How's it going, everyone? My name is Tarek, and today, as you can see, this is a surprise stream. So, as some of you know, we only stream Friday and Sunday, which is yesterday and tomorrow. But today I've got the house for myself. My fiance and my daughter are out at their grandmother, and I thought, why don't we just stream a bit and just take off some of the weight from tomorrow's stream. Let me station mode. Yeah, so we'll take. I was like, why don't we take some of the weight from tomorrow's stream and do some of it today, and just sit down and chill instead of like me doing stuff alone. So we will, carry on preparing for the mix. Maybe we'll do some gain staging. And yeah, we'll have fun. Maybe it's not gonna be as long as I normally do, like 3 hours and something. Maybe I'll just stay for 2 hours, an hour and a half. I don't know. We'll just sit down and chill. Um, and we'll see where this stream take us. It's just literally an unscheduled stream. Um, very spontaneous, and I thought, yeah, let's do it. A few things that I want to talk about today is number one, the issue from last stream, which was yesterday, where the mic was giving like a delay, right? I've solved that. It was a mistake from this camera here, so the mic of this camera was being routed somehow into OBS, although all of the channels on OBS, none of them were. Obviously, I don't select this. Why would I select the mic on the camera? But yeah, for some reason I managed to mute it. Figured it out. Figured it out because the problem when you stream is if you don't have a lot of people chatting and telling you, hey, your audio is off or your mic is this, right? You will not know that there is a problem until the end of the stream, and that is why I thought I spent some time after the stream just to kind of find out what the issue is and how to fix it. So that's that. Also, I have got my chord guitar back today. So this guitar. So what happened is that I went to Guitar today, and a shout out for Alex. He's the guitar tech in Guitar Epsom in the UK. He fixed this for me. Basically, what happened, I wanted to set this as drop A sharp, like forever. Like I just want to make this my drop A sharp guitar. This has a little bit of a sentimental value for me, so I'll explain that in a second as well. But about the issue, what happened is that I got a new gauge and wanted to make this drop A sharp and change the brand from Ernie Ball to I can never pronounce this brand correctly, but Didaro, whatever it is. And I changed the gauge to that. And what happened, I started getting weird errors. So errors as of, well, not errors, but issues. And the issues were I had high action, but buzz everywhere, right? And normally, I mean, if you have buzz, you either have low action, or maybe the pickup is high, or maybe some issue with the truss rod, and then every YouTube video will tell you, oh, if the buzz is here, then do that. If the buzz is here, then do that. If the buzz is here, right? The problem, the buzz was everywhere with high action, and I'm like, okay, this is getting too technical, right? Like, yeah, and I don't want to mess with this guitar because it's I mean, this guitar is one piece, right? So if the neck I got fucked, then the guitar is fucked. This guitar is discontinued. Like I can't even buy a new one. And as I said, this has a little bit of a sentimental value to me because my parents actually bought me this as a gift when I passed was equivalent to the A levels, right? But in my home country, when I passed that and with good marks and all of that, and managed to get into dental school, but just private one, not public one. Um, Private meaning that I had a lower score than the public one. Public needed higher score, so I had to go private. It's not like a show off. In fact, it's the other way. It's quite the opposite. It's kind of a little bit of a shame, you know. I didn't get enough marks to get into dental school, the public one. But regardless of that, I got this one, and yeah, brought it here with me to the UK. Got it shipped when I to the UK, and yeah, I want to utilize it more. So I wanted to have it in drop A sharp because the next two songs that we're gonna record, they're gonna be in drop A sharp as well, and it's one of it's one of my main tunings as well. Like one of my tracks, the Cycle of Time and Strength, which is I think the most popular track that I've got, is in drop A sharp. I've recorded it with my ESP. Um, but yeah, I think this guitar looks cool. I don't know why Chord don't do stuff like this kind of, you know, very design-esque. At the front, where the truss rod is. Sorry, I went off the mic a little bit. You can see where the truss rod is. There's like a sword thing, right? And then you've got like pentagrams, set of like dots. I'm not sure if you can see that. And then you've got the same sword that is here. Got it here. And again, I don't know how good you can see this, but the inlay work is fantastic. And there's also like some pentagrams here on the knobs, EMG pickups, as Floyd Rose, which is very annoying to set up. And yeah, I know, I mean, it's a little bit too black metal for me. I mean, I don't like black metal, too pentagram and stuff, but it just looks so fascinating, and it looks very medieval, right? I don't know, I just love it. And it has the old court logo. And it wasn't actually an expensive guitar. This is a relatively cheap guitar. So if they made it now, I think it will be like £300 or something like this. So yeah, I don't know, 300, maybe 4. I really don't know, but it's not like a solar guitar or a what do you call it, Ormsby, I don't know how to pronounce that brand name, or some of these other like more expensive brands. It's not like that. But yeah, it's a solid guitar. So yeah, so I've got that, and I haven't played with one of the recent plugins I got, which is so don't mind this track here. We're not gonna use that. This is just I've just loaded this track instead of the previous one because I tried to add an audio track on the previous one, but because it has a lot of channel and a lot of stuff, I was getting a lot of delay. Obviously, the work around that was to freeze all of the channels and stuff. But I wasn't gonna do that. I just wanted to play around a little bit with it. So, STL AmpHub is fantastic. I was playing with it yesterday, but I didn't have the chance to play with it fully. So, yeah, I was trying it out. I think the Soldano amp head is my favorite. Some of the OG STL ones are also really good. Yeah, and it's quite funny because here it says P-Hub, you know, like, but yeah, what should we try? I'll show you some of the ones that I liked. Just put this angle here, and go back here. Let's test, see if you guys can hear it. Yeah, the Soldano sounds really good. Obviously, it needs some adjusting. Let's try. I also like the original. Where's the original Ignite one? Yeah, just jamming. Or I'm not really playing anything. Just randomly jamming. Yeah, but this amp sounds good. I really like the feel of this guitar. The action now is proper. Oh, I butchered that. Forgot how this phrase was. Like that. But yeah, this is actually the first time I play live camera ever. I always fuck up when I'm playing, which is something I need to practice. Why the streams would be for this. But yeah, so the next song we're gonna record gonna be a homage for one of my favorite bands as Blood Runs Black. And this is the first riff of that song. Obviously, we're not going to record it now. It's probably going to be in 2-3 streams from now. You will see it on YouTube in the stream, in the scheduled streams, or on Twitch or on Kick. But yeah, you'll see the thumbnail when I put it up. But yeah, this is the first riff of it. I need to obviously practice it again, and I need to practice playing live on camera. This is, I think, an important skill. Yeah, so went to Guitar today, got the guitar back, bought a bunch of picks, and yeah, and then when I went back, I was like, yeah, why don't we just do a stream in the afternoon? It's 8 o'clock, what? 8:45, the UK, so maybe we'll stream till like 10, spend like an hour, or maybe, yeah, till 10:30. Then maybe we'll call it a day, and we'll go back tomorrow with the official stream. We can also after that like explore this more. I also got the control hub, which I want to try in this mix that we're gonna do today. And I want to try. I was playing about with the presets, and I managed to find some orchestral ones that we can try on the track. Let's go ahead and pull the track up. Let's close this. This actually, by the way, this mini track here only got like 6 tracks, 6 channels. This actually has a little bit of funny story behind it, but maybe we'll get back to it later after this. After Guilty Gear. Right, so let me pull up. Let me pull up. I've got a slideshow wallpaper background wallpaper. Because I cannot just decide on one, so I just put every like single screenshot, random interests, like all of my interests, but like not a specific category. Like you'll find cars, you'll find like I don't know, anime, you'll find bands, you'll find oh, I don't know, it's just everything in one folder, or just like cool wallpapers, and they just rotate. Right, so this is Holy Order, and let's open the session. So yeah, what we've got to do today that we skipped from yesterday, we didn't have time to finish, was routing the toms, and maybe saving drum preset, gain staging, and explain the setup if there's any new people here. Let me just check that you guys can hear this, because we've just opened a new session, and I want to make sure that it's talking to OBS properly. Let me just solo these. Yeah, I can see on the OBS meter that you guys can hear it. Hopefully that's correct. Right. So yeah, let's dive in. Let's go to drums. First thing, as we said, is we're gonna do some tom routing. Okay, so this, I think most of this is gonna be messed up. I'm just gonna call it random letter right now, because I don't want it to. This is gonna be probably tom 1, tom 2, tom 3, tom 4, and then the rest, right? And these are gonna change as well. Okay, so let's see how many toms we've got. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so where are you, tom? Okay, so R1, oops, R1, R2, R3, FT1, FT2. Actually, let's keep the same format. RT, RT1, RT2, RT3. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead. Toms. Okay, so we're not gonna go through the black box. I mean, can you even summon the black box here? I don't think so. Effects enable. Let me see which. Yeah. Let me see if I click here. I don't think you can summon like a black box, because that's just the setup from the library designer. Okay, so we're gonna skip the toms here. We're gonna jump over them. Okay, and we're gonna take them immediately from here all the way to these outs here. So rack tom, you're gonna go to RT1, RT2, RT3, FT1, FT2. Makes sense? Okay, now let's see what we've got here. So hi-hat needs to go after the toms. So 1718. Let's go immediately and change the naming for that. Call it H-hat. And then we have toms, obviously. We don't, oh, this is none. And then overheads needs to be routed to 1920. OH. What else? Room 2122 from room. Okay. Snare comp is to snare, kick comps to kick, reverb. You need to go to 2324. Drum, rev, drum, rev. Okay, and what else? Yeah, I don't care about those. Okay, now we need to go here and activate the rest of the inputs up to 2526. So we go here, open. So this and this and this, this. Okay, cool. And now this is RT1. And then you've got RT2, RT3, FT1, 2, H hat, OH, drum, drum, oh, and drum, riff. And I think that would be it. So let's do some tests. So for example, if we solo the drum reverb, would it come out of, would it come out, where is it? Would it come out from here? Right, let's see. Where are you? Here. Yes. That's correct. Okay, let's check if the room's gonna come out from the room. Fantastic. OH needs to come from the overheads. Hi-hat. This is not a hi-hat section. I think there's a hi-hat here. Fantastic. As for the toms, I think there's a roll. Just to make sure, you know, you don't wanna deal with this when you're in the middle of the mix. Okay, so high tom. Is there any high tom hit? I don't think this tom has been hit in the entire song. But you've got this one here. This is a good roll. I think this is all 4. Okay, so let's see if where are we here? Okay, cool. So I need to play it back from here. Okay, so if I go back to the mixer and I solo this RT1, good. RT2, RT3. FT1. And is this even playing here? No. Which is strange. Let me see how this fill is played. Oh. Wait. Okay, I just want to do some very quick adjustment. I thought it's gonna be to the cymbal, but to the tone, so it's actually gonna be to the cymbal. Where are you? Where's the cymbal? I want it to be. Okay, is there any low floor tom hits here? Okay, well, since I've heard it, and I know that it's routing correctly, well, let's check. Boom. Okay, now we've got everything routed correctly in terms of the drums. What we need to do is let's close this and then make sure that these guys from here to here are going toms group, and then the toms from here, then the toms are going to the drum master. The drum master is going to the band master. Okay, so just to explain my setup, right? So I've got obviously this is an instrumental track, so I don't have vocals. So I've got 3 masters. I've got 3 masters. The the band master, which is all the guitars, the drums, and the bass. And then I've got the orchestral master, which is everything from violin to piano to percussion to everything like that, to brass section, woodwinds, choir, going to orchestral master. And then I've got a production master, and the production master is everything from risers, swells, impacts, explosions, all of those stuff, synths, anything that is not whatever's left from what I didn't mention the previous 2. And all 3 masters are going to the mix bus, and obviously the mix bus is going then to the stereo out. Now, the way I group stuff is that I've got all of the rhythm guitars going to a rhythm guitar group, all of the lead guitars going to a lead guitar group, and then both of them going to the guitar master. And then the guitar master is going to the band master. Same thing with the bass. All of the bass tracks are going to the bass master. Then from the bass master, it goes to the band master. Drums, same thing. Everything goes to drum master. Obviously, as you can see, the toms, you go to tom group first, and then the drum master, and then the drum master goes to the band master. So again, band is guitar, bass, drums, right? Then you've got the orchestra, and so I don't name all of them, but each section has a group, and each group is going to the orchestral master, right? Except woodwinds and piano, they don't have groups, they go straight away to the orchestral master. Then you've got same thing for the production. Production is all of the synths are going to a synth group, and all of the risers and the bass drops and the reverse cymbals are going to what I call RSDI, which is risers, swells, drops, and impacts. RSDI. This is not a term. I made it up, so I know it's you will not find it anywhere, I don't think. But that's how I like to call them. Then you've got this is a reference track, and the reference track goes straight to stereo out. Right, and this is pretty much like the summary of the setup. Pretty much. Okay, with that being said, so what I normally do, and it would be useful to do this actually, normally I use the Joey Sturgis mixing method, because I want to use every single method I can find that allow me to spit the song out faster, right? So I'm not trying to be a mixing engineer, I'm not trying to be, you know, the best mixer in the world or anything. All what I want is to create songs and publish them and try to make them sound as professional as possible. and and things like Joey Sturgis plugins, like JSC, or his mixing method might be not. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how other like mixers look at it, like the big ones. I don't know actually. If they they find it innovative or no. But if to me, it's exactly what I want to just try to mix as fast as possible. I mean, even with his method, right, it takes ages for me to like. I take a day or two to finish it because normally I redo it every time. Um, so that's why I use like any type of way where I can get a very decent professional sound, which with as less time as possible. So, what Joey Sergis says in the videos is that the way he does it is that he doesn't like the faders to move at all. Like, so he keeps them at 0, and then the mix bus put it at -18, and then obviously he mixes straight to his master, and that's something I don't like. I've got the preset ready, but I don't do that. I just turn it on after the fact because I don't yet feel confident to turn it on and mix into it, right? Um, so what he does is that he puts this at -18, but then his master is on, and then you've got the level correct. What I do is that I put it as -18, and then my master is off. So I turn normally when I'm not mixing live, I turn my audio interface really high. Like in my headphone knob, I turn it all the way to the end because -18, everything becomes super quiet, right? And then from the way I learned it, and obviously, I mean, every time I do it, I learn something. I still think there's a lot to learn. But the way he does is that first he gain stages, everything using like gain, like pre-gains and clippers, and then after, oops, that was almost a disaster there. I was gonna stop my stream. um, but yeah, uses pre-gain features and clippers, which you will see how I'm gonna do it, and limiters and stuff like that, just to kind of get the sound balance, and then you start mixing. Now, the way I've seen the videos is that he does it with, the band first, right, and obviously what he mixes vocals as well, and then he might move to other stuff like orchestra and stuff. But the way I've learned to do it, because my music has normally a lot of like orchestration and stuff. I mean, obviously Joey has a lot of production in it. But what I do normally is I gain stage the band, and then I mix them. I mix the band, and then I start gain staging the orchestra into it. That's normally how I go about it. I try to make sure that everything, like the band sounds good, everything in the band sounds good, and it's like mixed, like the kick that I want, all of that, and then I start to introduce stuff. Right. So, with that being said, let's start to gain stage. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Let's turn the orchestral master off and the production master off, and we're just gonna work with the band. And let's just start with the kick. So let's get a nice segment. So so the idea now is that you make the kick 0 and the snare 0, and they're gonna be the kind of parameters for you, like they're gonna be the guidance on what everything should sound like. Like if the kick is at 0 and the snare at 0, you know then how, so that's gonna be the anchor, and then everything's gonna sit around that, right? So I have my mix from transmissions of apparel, transmissions of the from Parallel Universe. So I've got that. I've got those presets saved. Transmissions from the Parallel Unknown. Got the name of my own song. By the way, I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm gonna mix live for the first time, a little bit anxious about it. So hopefully, you know, I'll get used to it once I do this multiple times live, because I need to make sure that I'm talking all the time. I'm trying to make you know, everything as smooth as possible, and no technical issues, like, and all of that stuff, and hopefully sounding good. But this is the track that I'm gonna get the presets from. Anyway, so this is a segment of the, I was just checking that everything in the streams is okay. So this was the track that I mixed using the presets I'm gonna summon now. I'm gonna summon them one by one as we go along. So first we go and we summon the kick preset. This is the kick. Okay, and I'm gonna turn everything off and just deal with the trimmer, the clipper. Oh my god, a little bit all over the place because I'm doing this live. All right, so let's start, and we wanna make sure that the kick reaches 0. So it's minus 0.1, the maximum it can reach. So I'm gonna keep it here. Okay, and then let's get the let's shape it a little bit. So see what we've done with this EQ on the previous one. I don't think this is gonna be the same here. Just learning from it, I think this is where the hum is, and I had like a dynamic EQ here and then dynamic EQ for the click, and then it seems like I didn't like some of the frequencies, but remember this kick that we're working on is different to this preset. We probably don't need this at all, actually. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna click B. I just want to make sure if I Fantastic. So let's go to B and go to default setting on B. If we go to A, okay. So let's play the kick and just act accordingly. Oh my god. To be honest with you, this kick is pretty ready. Like I'm not just gonna do moves for the sake of doing moves. Like there isn't really a like a shitty frequency that I want to remove really. I mean, if you amplify anything to 20 dB, anything will sound shitty really. Right? But if you think about it, yeah, I don't know. I think it's clicky enough. We just removed some of the resonance here, a little bit of this what I like to call. I imagine it being woody. Obviously, that's not physically correct what a kick is, but that's what this sound is giving me, like wood, right? And yeah. I don't think I need to do anything else. Okay, I'm not gonna do compression and stuff just yet. Let's just do snare now. Okay, this snare is a little bit strange because it has it has reverb built in. I mean, again, so for those who don't who wasn't here in the last stream, it's the first time I used the death metal patch from Superior Drummer, and yeah, I gotta say, and I mean, I've used several patches. Like I've used progressive one. Normally, I use Metal Machine and other like the modern metal one, all of that. But this one is, I mean, the mixer is a little bit different. So it seems like we're getting some reverb. Okay, so there's reverb built in here. I don't like that, so I'm just actually gonna turn this off. I can still hear some reverb. What is this? Snare comp. This didn't change anything. I think this is coming from somewhere else. Let's see here. Okay, so the reverb is on this one. Snare drum top. Which came from, I think, the metal patch. One second, shut the fuck up for a minute. This is playing one hit every other hit. Why is that? I'm not sure why this is happening. If anybody knows, even in the future in the comments, let us know. I mean, it's probably by that time I would have figured it out, even if it's offline. I think I had the same problem in the last drums I've used for the previous track, and I managed to solve it, but I can't remember how. Why? I swear I had the same issue last time, but in a different drums, and then managed to fix it. So this is the original one. And this is, what's that, Metal Machine? Why are you just playing? Let me check if it has to do with oh. Very, very strange. Very strange. Why is every other hit? God damn it. Like, see, these type of stuff, right? That's why this is the type of stuff I was like, I hope, you know, streaming this live would be good. Not because, obviously, like, I'm embarrassed or anything. I don't give a fuck, but it's because, like, when you have an issue like this, I'm gonna now sit down and try to solve it. And this is gonna be very boring for the viewers, I think. So when it's something like this, I'm like, ugh. And I can't let it go. It's not like something silly. It's like I can't stage the snare. But don't fix this. Does it have to do with the mic? Why would it have to? No, I don't think it has anything to do with the microphone. Oh my fucking god. I don't know, guys. Let me try to read. But oh god. Okay, I found a topic. Oh God, you need to log in. I'm gonna log in now. Okay, I'm finding some topics here, but they're all. God. What's happening? Hmm. I'm definitely gonna have to deal with this. Have I missed something in the mix for the mixer? Have I missed anything here? This is not a mixer issue. Let me see something actually. So it is true that it's actually not being triggered. It's not being triggered at all. Not like it's being triggered and then we cannot hear it for some reason, but it's not even bleeding in through the mixer. Which means it's some sort of a mapping issue. I mean, you know what? Let me just do something. 1 second. Ah, 1 second. What is this? This is what? Metal Machine. Easy X Center. Let me just do something. I just wanna. I'm so glad that one thing though, literally, I'm so glad that we've done this today, so that I don't run into this tomorrow in the when like the scheduled mixing session. That would have been so fucked up. I would have been really pissed, because now I can. I mean, today's Saturday. I can just if this didn't if we can move on from here, and I can't carry the mix from here. If I can't fix this, the only brutal way would be just to kill the stack and just go with the death metal one, which is not a bad drum, but I don't like to I don't like stuff like this. If I don't use alternate hits, like if I don't fix this, then yeah, I'll go crazy. What will happen if oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, yes. Jesus. Can you imagine? How long have we been spending on this? How long have we been? 9:30 now. Maybe half an hour? 15 minutes? I don't know. And then all of this problem was because this cheeky little bitch, right? Use alternate hits. Let's see now what will happen if we play the track. Oh my god. Yes. You know what though? Now we know how to fix this. And I might actually clip this on YouTube. It'll be like how to fix, superior drummer every other hit. Superior drummer stack every other hit problem. Something like that. And then if you're watching this on YouTube because of that video, then I don't know how much I've edited out of the frustration, because I definitely would have had to. Literally, we wasted 15 minutes of the stream trying to fix this. Okay, let's carry on then. God damn it. Alright. Right. Okay, so let's go here. Let's summon the snare. I mean, that was something, wasn't it? Snare presets. Okay, it's loading. Give it a minute. I think it's loading because it has virtual mix rack. So just give it a little bit. But yeah, now you know. You have two. Okay, this will happen on two occasions. Either if you have a double kick in Superior Drummer, you need to make sure that you have the kick on left and kick on right. And with stuff like this, every other hit, you need to uncheck the alternate button, right? I mean, I've read it while we were struggling with it. I've read it, and I thought they're talking about. I thought they were talking about randomizing, like basically like every other hit or something like that. But then I've seen that there is actually a randomized checkbox, and I was like, hold on, if this is a randomized checkbox, what's this then? It says alternate hit, and I was like, could it be? And yes, it was. So yeah, what do you know? All right, let's bypass these and go to this. Let's take this off. All right, we need this at 0. So this is the cue from the. This is the cue from the. From that preset. Sorry, my mind is fried now. Literally, let's go to B. Let's go to default setting. I mean, let me just see what I've done in A. Obviously, high pass that. This is to tame the body, and then maybe to remove some of the woodiness is what I like to call it. And then okay, so that's what I've done there. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So again, high pass. Wait, this is the end of the song. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, there is no drums in bar 60. Let's go to bar 80, I think. Okay, let's introduce some overheads so we can get some high end. Okay, let's see what we did on the hi-hat last time. I need to get to set a loop. I'll do that in a minute, but just a little bit distracting. Let's go to bar 80. Okay. I'm really curious to try put the ZILLA cap on this, because I bought it after actually after I selected the tone from the Andy James tone for the rhythm guitars here. So I just to play around with it, nothing else. I'm just gonna set it up. So these two channels are linked. Let me just pull this down here, and then put ZILLA cabs. And then I hope, yes, it will load on both instances. So I'm just gonna open both instances. I'll open the second one on my second monitor, so you guys you don't have to see both. But I'm gonna also open both Andy James instances here. I've got the other one on my second monitor, and I'm just gonna turn off the cab. How do you turn off external IR? Okay. So yeah, on the second one it got turned off as well. So let me just hear it without it. If it sounds shit, then we're doing the right thing, because it should sound shit without a cab. Fantastic, sounds shit. All right, now let's try to see these cabs, because I think they're normally a very good quality cabs from what I tried, but I haven't put them with Andy James before, so let's just see. Okay, so just wanna show you that even though the channels are linked, when I select a preset in one instance, it doesn't change here. Only if you change the knob, it will change. Like if I change this to here, it will change. But if you select the preset, it will not change. So I've selected basic metal. Let's try Big Brit Stack. I don't think this is will be suited for this. Yeah. Genty, no, this is definitely not Gent track. Metal Elias, whatever this is. The Swedish technique. Alright, let's go to bar number. I will set a loop in a minute, I promise. Just bear with me. I mean, this is why having a console is beneficial. So bar 70 now. Let's go to bar 77 or something. Alright, now let's bypass these and turn these on. It was cab 1. Let's turn these off again, one last try. To be honest with you, both sound really decent. I like the Andy James one because it's a little bit more beefy. This one is way more clear, the ZILLA or the ZILLA cab. I don't even know which one to choose, to be honest with you. No. Yeah. By the way, the output is automatically increased on this one. I don't want that. Let's just bring it back to how it is. Okay, I think I've decided I'm just gonna go with the Andy James one now. But testing this in a mix that I'm doing and finding that it actually sounds fantastic is really good. I love, you know, what Periphery does. I love what, you know, Misha's products and all these products and all of that stuff. I'm not like a full-on, you know, Periphery worshipper, you know. I'm a big fan of the band and all of that stuff. I'm not one of those, you know, gent only type of like, you know, gent worship type of thing. But I love the genre. I love the sound. I love what that band specifically does, specifically because I have a lot of like a big interest in business and all of that stuff, and I love what they do, and how they're a little bit unique. But and trying like something like the ZILLA cab right now and finding that it actually sounds really good, you know, proves that, you know, what they do is great. But I'm gonna go with the Andy James cab 1 for now. I think I got used to the sound. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I don't want to doubt the tone right now. I think I'm happy with it. So let's just carry on with it for now. Now, just to explain something is that I've got the kick at 0 and the snare at 0. I want to try to aim that the rhythm guitars are a little bit below that. Fantastic. All right, now let's do bass. This is an exciting part because actually let's add the drum room because I think it has some low end in it and they will interact with the bass. So let's just add these two and then we'll add the bass. Guys, can you see drum room? Because I can't right now. Drum room, drum room. Okay. I'll move to like EQing these in a minute. But I just want to make sure like the levels are correct for the band first. And I think the band has the least automation. Maybe the kick here and there. I mean, we'll see. Especially when the double kick hits. Maybe we'll do a little bit of automation. Maybe some automations for the crashes, all of that stuff. But I think most of the automation is gonna be for the orchestra. I think there's gonna be a good amount of automation for the orchestra. Okay, so what we're gonna do? What's the time? Are you still enjoying this? So let's do this for another half an hour. Let's get the preset for. And again, like I'm doing this, as I said, like more than couple, like 3, 4, 5 times now in this stream. That this is the first time I stream live, and it's a little bit, you know, different because you know you feel like you've been watched, and I'm pretty sure, you know, you guys know how that would feel. So I think I'm excited for me to do this like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times for me to get used to it, and then I'll be like mixing on camera as I'm mixing off camera, and it's gonna be most likely like that I would only mix on camera from now on, to be honest with you. Yeah. which is great. Okay, let's carry on. So reverb, I guess this is the drum reverb. Okay, it didn't have anything, which is, to be honest with you, it makes sense. I just want to, I mean, can't you just sort it by name? Okay. Reverb. I'm pretty sure this reverb is the drum reverb, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't have anything on it. I mean, that sounds absolutely fine. Just want to check and make sure. Okay, so it doesn't have anything on it. Probably we're just going to increase it from the gain. So let's just see how it sounds by itself. Okay, so let's exaggerate it and then decrease it all the way down. So exaggerate it, see how it sounds in context with the rest of the track, and then we'll bring it way down and take it up a notch until we, you know, get the right volume. So we'll bring it down to 0, and then we'll go to very extreme. To be honest with you, this is only going to for the snare. Let me see if we can bring the tom in. Toms. Okay, so where are you? Reverb, okay. Toms, you can go to reverb. Is this bus send? Okay. So if I do, if I put you guys, reverb, 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 and I just want to check how is the snare leveled. Yes, post fader and a 0. So we'll keep these then. Okay, cool. I mean, we will add our own reverb, but multiple times I kept this and my reverb at the same time. I think this sounds a little bit distorted. Normally I use something from Valhalla for reverb, or Skybox or something like that. But we'll get into that when we get into that. Okay, cool. let's do bass. So bass first before anything. Let me see if I'm gonna put anything on the DI. And one thing as well, I'm gonna show you something. So first, okay, one by one. First, let's check if there is anything on the bass DI. Yes, I knew it. There's nothing. And then this is gonna be a bass amp. But before that, we're gonna do a little trick here. So let's go to bass DI. So obviously we have. So what we're gonna do before anything is that we're gonna take this and we're gonna open isotope. Where is isotope? Well, ozone, not isotope. Ozone. Match EQ. Okay, come here. Right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna capture the reference, then we're gonna capture the slide, okay? And we're gonna apply it to the slide, and then we're gonna turn this on only when the slide is in, right? So let's capture the reference, which is reference meaning in this case the regular bass tone, regular DI. Okay, I think we got a good frequency. Now what we need to do is we need to come here and just color this here for a loop. And I just want to get the pick attack as well. A loop, and then let's see. Fantastic. Now we're gonna capture the slide, and then we're gonna apply the we're gonna try to make sure we're gonna try to get that tone similar to the Euro bass tone. So capture. I think we got it already. Now what we do is we remove the smoothing and we increase the amount. And now I think what will happen is when I click play, this is going to sound very similar to this. Let's hope so. And so it did. So if you remember this sound. Now I'm gonna play this and bypass this. It's way similar to it, opposed to what it was before, which has nothing like. So what we're gonna do right out of the gate, we're gonna automate this to be on off. So what we do is we click right and we play. We just turn this on and we stop. Right now we have the automation written, and oh, wait, and then we just open this and we just say, hey, I want you to turn on here, and then I want you to turn off right here. So let's see how that sounds. Wait. Look. So here it's off, then it's on here. I think. And if let's try to do it without it, see if it makes a lot of difference. See, 100% with it. It's way closer to this bass tone, which is fantastic. So let's see, I think there is another slide in the same segment here. Let's copy this automation. Wait, come on. Okay, copy. And then I think if we go to theme intro here. Wait. 1 second here. Well, first of all, I've discovered a mistake. This should have been a slide. Right. Now this here needs to be off and then on. Fantastic. And then let's just crossfade everything. Let's see if everything here is okay. Actually, god damn it. 1 second. I just Control Z that because I don't need the other bit also to be because why would we? I mean this it has to, but the other one doesn't really. So let's go here. Is it intact? It is. Okay, so let's again test. Fantastic. Let's test it here. Phenomenal. Alright, so we need the same thing to happen on this track. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna copy this with this automation, with this everything. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna get rid of this. Gonna go here, go here, and we're gonna right here. No, I didn't say. I said right. Oh, I know why. Right here. Okay, good. So the cut is there. The automation is not there because the effect is not there. Which is fine. What we need to do: open the mixer, take this, put it here. Let's see if the exact same curve is there. Yes, it is. Fantastic. So what we do is we take this automation and we don't need a volume automation. That's right. Not here. Done. Okay. So this, they're gonna delete this. Let's go take this, copy, choose this port right here. We go to this automation. Again, we don't need a volume automation. Oh, come on here. Don't play. Move this. Alright, put it here. Done. Now let's see what will happen. This is off, then on, and then off. Fantastic. Let's go to the next one. This spot right here. Fantastic. Is the crossfade copied? The crossfade is copied. Fantastic. Now I just want to hear how this sounds when we printed it from here. Oh my god, I didn't articulate this properly back when I had the track. To be honest with you, I still have the MIDI in the disabled folder down, but I can't be bothered to do a lot of audio export just for this. So I'm gonna copy this and Control Z this. Go here, go here, and then here. Boom. Crossfade the living hill out of it. Then let's see how that sounds. Fantastic. Now what we do is exactly the same thing. We're gonna put isotope EQ match, but we're gonna have to match this separately because obviously the curve is gonna change with all of the distortion. Apologies. All right, so EQ. No, match. Bomb. All right, so let's do it again. So let's make sure this is soloed. And let's capture. That's enough. Let's go here. We click P to select this, and then we click. Well, you can click either this, or you can click the / in the numpad, and then it will put it on loop. Select this area here, and then we capture the slide. All right, I think it had enough. So smoothing to 0, amount to 100. Right now, what we do is we turn this off. Actually, let me just see how it sounds. How does this sound? Very close. Again, this is like not perfect, but look at the EQ curve. Look what it's doing, right? So this is as close as you can get. Cool. So we will write this. So let's go to here. Let's write. I'll just click this here. And we just turn it off and on just to kind of summon the automation channel here. So you play on, off, boom. That's it. Okay, so take this here. You don't need it actually. You just needed. I just needed the correct channel to appear. All right, now you open this. Copy. Select the spot. Select this automation channel. Paste it. Fantastic. Let's see. Well, don't loop it, you fool. Okay. It's good. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's as close as it can get as well as the top ones as well. Alright, so now that we've sorted this out, okay, now that we've sorted this out, let me hide these automation because I don't need them anymore ever. Okay, let's hear the DI. DI, what I'm gonna do with it, I'm just gonna compress it, really. Just add a little bit of compression for it, and I'm bus. What's wrong with you? So slow and high. And it's gonna be very slight compression, just 3 dB. That's it. Enough. I'm gonna add Saturn. I'm just gonna add it to the whole thing. Again, I'm doing a very subtle changes to the DI. I don't like do anything with it. Warm tape is good. A gentle saturation is the best. So what I've done there is just I went max just to hear what's happening, and then I just turned it back. So I think this is enough for this. I don't want to do a lot with it. In fact, one thing that I might do is just enhance some of the frequencies that filter. Some of the frequencies that I find good in the DI. Okay. So DI is going to be used. Let's see the bass amp. What bass are we going to go for? So we have either the Parallax. Where is it? Where are you? 1 second. Where is it? Okay, we've got Parallax or Darkglass. So we've got this and we've got this. Turn this off. And see the Parallax first. So we need some rock tone. I'm gonna put the guitars on. Okay, let's try it naked first in solo, and then we'll see. Okay, so factory, artist. Let's see how it sounds with it here. Wait, just turn this off for a second. Let me just hear this. Okay, let me just hear the high by itself. All right, so we've got this one, or we've got this one. Every 2 seconds I say, I promise I'm gonna put a loop, and then I don't. So I liked all of these tones for the bass. I'm just gonna check if they work together well. Okay, decision is I'm not gonna go for the Eurobase distortion. I'm actually gonna mute this. And I'm gonna go with the Darkglass Ultra with the DI. And the level wise, I think standard level is okay. But we can do some blend for sure. So let's just go back again to 80. Okay, so that's the level that we want. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go and load the group effect for the bass. We want in this track for the bass to be under the kick. So with the fucking hell, I can't pronounce his name now. Joel Wanasak, right? Limiter, you can do high end and low end separately, right? So the low end as you can see from the preset I've loaded, normally I squash it to the very end, and then I dial it in, and then I dial in the top end. So we'll do the same thing. So what we'll do is we will put this at 0, and let me just go to top. Just put this at 0 because I don't want to. I just want to hear the bass for now, like the actual low end. And then I'm just gonna dial this back until I feel it. That's the, like, I'm looking to feel the bass more than to hear it. All right. So I mean, we got a lot of stuff done. The band's a little bit done. I mean, we're in the mix, literally. I really apologize. I've been quiet for a while. But again, I'm trying to, because sometimes not everything goes according to plan. So when that happens, you start thinking, okay, how can like for example, I'm not really keen on the snare sound, to be honest with you. So yeah. Like I want to see. Like this snare. I don't know why together, maybe it's a phase issue. Let me check the phase. So where's X drum? X snare. This is X snare top. X snare bottom. Let's try now. Wow, that sounds way much better. Oh my god. Wow, that sounds that. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. That, I mean, that was the issue. So the body of the snare comes back immediately when you flip the phase. Let's put a loop. Let's put it from here. Okay, and then I want it to go back to guitar solo 1. Or here, actually, a theme. Theme was good. I think this is too much. Oh, there is this frequency in the snare that's fucking... All right, guys. I think let's call it a day for now. We'll carry on tomorrow. We've got 3 hours tomorrow. Yet it's 11 o'clock here. I had a lot to do today, and we have a lot to do tomorrow. Um, I've done a lot of the not the heavy lifting, but a lot of the you know nuisance tasks that we were had scheduled for tomorrow. So with this surprise stream, I managed to do quite a few of them. Tomorrow we'll carry on the mix. I'm gonna go and relax now a little bit and just like take a break from it. The snare is I like everything except two things. The snare, there is one frequency that is messing with me so bad. It's not that bad, but it's just very OCD. Like it's not like horrible, but I would have loved it. Of loved if it didn't exist. Yeah, obviously we needed to do the toms there. Tell me what you think of it so far. If you're watching this in the future and on YouTube, tell me what you think of it so far. We had a lot of struggle, like a lot of issues that we solved today. Obviously, the snare that lasted like 20 minutes. We had two more. I can't even remember what they were. My brain's a little bit fried, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just gonna chill and go to sleep. Tomorrow it would be cool. I think we'll just carry on with this. I mean, we've set the foundation already. All we have to do is just carry on. I think tomorrow we'll just, you know, do the toms, do all of the the groups of the drums, and do the groups of the guitar and all of the extra processes on the band. So at least we'll finish the band. We'll introduce the orchestra. Maybe we'll do some automation. Maybe this, I don't know. But as I said, normally songs take a lot of time with me. Like something like this, what I would have done if I wasn't streaming, like pre-streaming days, I would, let's say, have this song and I wanna mix it. So just like today, the session that we started today, I would have started it on the weekend or something. And like, for example, I would spend the entire Saturday, right? Or maybe entire Saturday, Sunday. And normally the flow of events will happen is that halfway through the mix, I'll get very frustrated about something. I don't know, something like, something will annoy me. I don't know what it is, but let's say, for example, it's too harsh, it's too muddy, it's too, and then I'll start fixing it, and then at the end, after a lot of misery, I will get a decent result. So with this song, for example, just play it so we can chill a little bit. But with this song, A Starry Night, I finished it in December, and I can remember how, like, I think it took me 2 days, 3 days to finalize the mix. Obviously, it will take you like 2 hours, 3 hours to mix, but then the revisions takes like 2, 3 days, right? Because you wouldn't like it. You will listen to it. You will listen to it somewhere. First, it will sound too harsh. Then it will sound too bassy. Then it will sound too muddy. Then it will sound, I don't know, too ear fatiguey. Then the snare is horrible. Then the I don't know what. And then it lasted 2, 3 days, So this is why I said at the beginning of the stream that I like, I'm trying to use like easy mix tactics. Like even with easy mix tactics, I mean, I'm still getting, and this is the journey of like trying to learn this stuff. But then again, at the end, after all of them, the what do you call it? After all of the issues I had mixing a Starry Night, we had a decent result, and a lot of people actually gave me positive feedback about it. Let's listen to it and see how a process like this, which sometimes is a little bit frustrating, how would it sound like at the end? Oh, I just discovered my desktop input is off. Let's do it again. Yes, so that took 2-3 days of back and forth for me to achieve that result. So yeah, I mean, we are when it comes to this one. So I'll tell you hi-hats, and I'm pointing at the monitor, at the studio monitor, because this is where the hi-hat's coming from. So hi-hats is a little bit loud. I wanted to go inside the software, just see if there's a way to turn them down from here. I'll see. I'll look at that probably tomorrow, because I don't want to do a move that I forget. I mean, I can see it's already 5 decibels extra. Why? What? Why? I mean, that by itself can probably save a lot. But here it's minus 16. What the fuck? And then you've got the 2 crashes. I think they're pretty loud. We can turn them down from here. And when I say the 2 crashes, I'm talking about these 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, so we'll carry on tomorrow. Let me just do a cheeky save. Boom. Okay, we'll carry on with the toms. We'll also try control hub for the orchestra. And we'll see how that would sound. We have also synth and stuff. I mean, normally these type of stuff, risers and stuff, they're fine. I mean, most of the, like, everything from here to here, just absolutely quick mixing. I mean, because these synths, sometimes some synths take long time if you're doing post-production, trying to invent sounds and stuff. Like, I think there is one of them that I said before in one of the previous streams that I'm gonna put a doubler on and try to make like some cool sounds with I don't know which one of them. When we visit them, I'll find out. But Yeah, not a lot here. In terms of orchestra, I think it's pretty much the same setup each time. I might copy the same effects that I've done in the track I just played for you, Starry Night, The Road to Damascus. I might just take the presets from there and as a starting point, like what we're doing. Also, yes, but I think there's gonna be a lot of automation. Hopefully, not as much as I think. I mean, you never know. Maybe I'm just like thinking badly about it, but I think because each one of these sections, each one of these have like different, uh, different hierarchy of who's the main protagonist. Like for example, in this solo here, I know that the horns at some points, at some staccato phrases, they're gonna be automated up. Like, I mean, I can see from the waveform, like this, for example. This is da-da-da, this is high strings, and what's mimicking it is the horns. Da-da-da, da-da-da, right. Trombones, I think they're doing it on the right-hand side of the spectrum. So, yeah. So these type of stuff are gonna be automated a little bit, I feel. But we'll get to them next stream as well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Again, sincerely apologize for being quiet while I was mixing, especially when I was doing the snare and the kick. I just got lost in the mix. But I hope you were enjoying the process anyway. And if you have any question, like in the next stream, please make sure to like ask in the chat so we can like interact while we're streaming. And yeah, the next session would be tomorrow, 6 p.m. UK time. So if you go to my channel on Twitch or my channel on YouTube or my channel on Kick, you'll find the schedule. And yeah. Yeah. I'm just checking if I have it ready so you guys can click notify me. Yeah, so it's ready. All you have to do is just go to my channel on YouTube, click notify me. On Twitch also, if you have the bell icon, then it will notify you. But other than that, this was interesting, having a surprise stream. I might do it more often if I can. Number one, this way I'll practice streaming, because I think I still need like 10 to 20 to maybe 30 streams for me to feel like comfortable, and like when I'm saying comfortable, I mean like get the right skills necessary. Like for example, the mistake I've just made in this stream while being quiet for like 15 20 minutes just because like this is how I mix. Obviously when you're alone, I mean, who are you talking to? So you just say nothing and you mix, and I got into that zone, especially because mixing is pretty tricky when you're not a mixing engineer. So, and you want a certain sound, and if you're not achieving that sound, you get all of that. But I want to document all of this. That's why I'm having fun doing streams. That's why I'm loving this idea of documenting everything. Someday somebody will see this, and they will see, maybe at that time I would be a better musician in all regards, from writing to producing to mixing. Maybe somebody will see this in the future and be like, okay, so everybody actually have like a struggle in the mix and stuff. Like I want to be on the group of YouTubers or streamers on Twitch and Kick that shows the relatable and genuine side of making music, right? So because obviously the videos that we love to watch and the content creators that we follow, all of us, they do a great job of like giving us the correct information all of the time, like how to do this, how to do this, how to do that. But then what will happen sometimes is that you will start thinking that all of these people do everything perfectly all the time, even though if you just consciously think about that idea, you would know that obviously this is not the case. But that thinking will probably slip your mind when you're struggling to mix or struggle, or you reach a creative block, or you're trying to get a certain sound and you're not, like the snare for examples. I wanna see how we can fix it, not fix it, I mean, again, it's not a bad snare sound. It's just normal and it has a little bit of faults, but it's not like perfect. God damn it, these hi-hats are loud. Yes, so we'll fix that next stream. Anyway, yes, make sure to, if you're watching this, please make sure to follow us on whichever platform you're watching us from. If you're watching this in the future, make sure you subscribe to YouTube, click the bell. And this is not just a cliche phrase, but literally, if you click the bell icon, you know that you would get notified, and then you can jump on the stream when we're live, and then you can interact with us. Yeah. But I'll leave you with that note, and leave a comment below if you have anything to say. But finally, I hope you enjoy your night. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow, similar time to today. And so 6 p.m. UK, which is it's just 2 hour shift from what we've done today. Because today we've done exactly what we've done yesterday. 6 till 9 tomorrow, and hopefully we will get a lot done tomorrow. Hopefully we won't get a hiccup. But yeah, thank you. Enjoy your night, and I'll